I'm going to be cooking jacked up smothered potatoes and jalapeno popper burgers on the Blackstone E-Series griddle today. I'm going to start with the potatoes because they're going to take a little bit longer to cook. I've got 4 small russet potatoes that I sliced up with my mandolin slicer and then cut in half. 1 bell pepper, 1/2 onion, 1 fresh jalapeno, 3 strips of bacon that I've sliced up into small pieces. I'm going to add a little salt and pepper plus some of this Parmesan and garlic seasoning. I've got my griddle heated up to 500 degrees and I'm going to lower it a little bit after I get the food on it. First I'll put some butter on my griddle. I'm going to add the potatoes, the onions, bell peppers, bacon, and jalapenos. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, but not too much because the garlic Parmesan seasoning that I'm going to put has some salt in it. And some black pepper. Now I'm going to mix this up a little bit because I've mentioned this in other videos, but the surface that my Blackstone sits on is a little bit unlevel, and I didn't level it before the video. But I just want to get everything mixed up pretty good. And I'll just kind of spread it out. I'm going to close my hood and I'm going to let it cook with the hood down for about 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm also going to lower the temperature down to about 450. Okay, it's been a few minutes. Let's check the potatoes. Make sure they're not getting burnt or anything like that. And they aren't, but they are looking pretty good. So I want to just stir everything around again. And try not to lose any of my jalapenos, and I just lost one. Well, part of one. Alright, let's go for another couple minutes. Okay, the potatoes are ready. I'm going to add some of my garlic Parmesan. And I'm going to mix these up a little bit. And add just a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to pull the potatoes off, and I will spare you the agony of watching me try to pull these off because the camera is literally right here and it's really hard to avoid the camera and work both of these spatulas. So here's a look at the potatoes, and I call these smothered potatoes, but I know a lot of people call them fried potatoes, but no matter what you call them, they're very good. For my jalapeno popper burger, I've got the griddle set to 400. And I'll lay my patty down. In addition to the patty, I've got some onion, 2 slices of bacon that I've cut in half, 1 diced fresh jalapeno, and 1/3 of a package of cream cheese. So for my patty, I'm going to put a little pepper, some salt. While the patty's cooking, I'll lay my bacon on the griddle and get that done. And I'll throw my onions on. I don't want to get the onions too done, but I want to get them caramelized just a little bit. It's been a few minutes, so I'll flip my burger. Flip the bacon one more time since it's almost done. Okay, I think the bacon's where I like it, so I'm going to pull that off. And I'm going to move my onions around just a little bit to where the bacon was. And I'm going to flip them one more time. Okay, now my onions are done. And of course, you don't have to put onions on yours. I actually like onions on pretty much all my hamburgers, is why I'm putting it. And I was actually going to make 2 burgers, that's why I have so many onions. Now that my patty is almost done, I'll pull a little bit of this bacon grease over here to the side. And I'm going to put my diced jalapeno on and get it sauteing just a little bit. I don't really want to cook it so much as I just want to break it down a little bit. I'm going to turn my jalapenos one more time. And I'm also going to flip my burger once again. Okay, my burger's ready, so I'm going to take that off, put it on my bun. I'm going to clean some of the drippings away right here. Then I'm going to put my cream cheese right on the griddle. Just kind of cut that up and get it softened a little bit. Then I'll mix in my jalapenos. Don't forget, people, I am not a professional chef. So when I'm looking kind of reflected here, you cut me a little bit of slack. And it is ready. So I'll grab that, put it on top of my burger, like that. Top it with my bacon. And my onions. And there it is. The jalapeno popper burger. So here's the burger with the jacked up potatoes, whether you want to call them smothered or fried. Either way, this is a very good meal. And there are other ways you can do the jalapeno popper burgers, but I found over time I prefer this way a little bit better. So that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.